Welcome to Desi Boyz Podcast, episode 9, guys. Zain, we're back in the unit, man.
We're back. Yeah, definitely. We're back here today.
But Zain, how's your week been, man?
Tiring. Very tiring, yeah.
Why?
Fasting, working, catching up on uni stuff.
Yeah.
It's been tiring, yeah. It's been a long week, but glad to be here. This is what keeps us fresh every week. It's been good.
But yeah,
yourself?
Guys, we do apologize though. We had some technical difficulties in the week with the processing the episode. Was it 8 or something? Yeah, 8. Episode 8.
Yeah.
So obviously, when you're seeing this, there's probably 2 videos out of time uploaded. But yeah, guys. Hopefully, you guys don't mind and show some love on that. Press the like, the comment, and the subscribe button. But yeah, Zain, you know, there's a lot of stuff been going on, man.
A lot been going on this week. There's a lot been going on.
A lot, man.
I think we should start firstly by discussing India.
Yeah, I mean, it's Instagram, Sky News, BBC News, everywhere. It's just blowing up, innit?
Really? It's terrible. It's incredible what's happened there. And people, there's a lot of deaths.
A lot of deaths, yeah.
It's a new variant of COVID, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't really understand what's going on though. What are they saying about it?
Well, apparently it's a new variant, so it's like there's one South African variant, Brazilian variant, and now the Indian variant has come out, so it's like a new one that's come out of India, but it's supposed to be the most dangerous. They're saying that's about 5 or 7 cases in England now.
Wow.
Because obviously people have travelled back before they went into the red zone.
But I don't understand though, like if they know there's a new variant, why are they bringing people back? You know what I mean? If they know there's a new variant,
they shouldn't do that.
But basically just bringing it in, right?
Because but it's
time to stay there for a while.
Yeah, but some people have to come back for work and other things. People that live here that are visiting their families and stuff, they have to come back for work or family reasons or whatever. But
man, you know what? Yeah,
I didn't understand. They put Pakistan in the red zone.
Have they?
But they did that before India.
Really?
Yeah, about a month before or something. Do you remember that with the videos on Instagram?
Yeah, I seen that. Yeah. Even Oasis thingy limousine, whatever. They sent a plane out or something to because that's what I follow them on Instagram. That's not a shout out, guys. But
it will be if they pay us.
If you want to sponsor this.
If you want to sponsor us, we'll put your banner here. Yeah, a few people did that from England. The Pakistani boys, I know.
Yeah.
I should say happening boys. But so they did that, but Pakistan never had a new variant. India did, and they did put them on for a while, and then they did when it got really bad. But what's happening there, I think everybody should take notice. It is
to be honest with you, I really didn't know anything about it. Like I don't really watch news that much. But it's like I don't watch news that much because like when I used to watch news, I just used to always feel depressed and sad all the time because all they really show is just like really, really sad stuff and this is happening. Then you don't even feel like going out, you know what I mean? Because you think like, what's the point if stuff like that's happening? Then you really want to be
they show the world a bit of a shitty way, don't they?
Yeah, but
we're here to cheer you up though.
Yeah, we're here to lighten up the mood, aren't we, guys? But yeah, man, I didn't even know about India, but what was going on. I only knew because of Instagram. And then my dad was saying as well, like, he was like, oh, have you seen India? I was like, no, what's going on? He was like, there's a new variant and stuff like that. And then, bro, you know, have you seen the news? What's going on there? Like, they have got no spaces in the hospital.
No ambulances, no beds.
No beds. People are struggling for oxygen, and they're just like burning people.
Yeah.
In that bit, do you see it?
Yeah, they're like it's terrible.
It is terrible. What does the world come to if you think about it? You know.
Sorry. Excuse me.
Bless you guys.
Yeah.
Going on there, like you. Get one, man.
Oh, I'm too tired. This is what happens when you fast. Right, give me a second. This is not supposed to be the podcast.
Right, guys, but I'm not taking this out anyway. I'm not taking this bit out.
No, leave it. People need to see what happens when. Oh, right, yeah. Sorry about that. Yes, it's really bad. It's really bad what's happening there. Like the burning of people, no oxygen tanks. Yeah, they can't.
To be honest with you,
no equipment.
It is really sad because, like, you know, when I saw that, I was like, wow, like, people are just losing families, friends, close ones, you know.
kids,
It's just
little
mad.
kids, man, old people. It's unbelievable. I think the worst bit was the fact that it's okay. It's COVID, it's a variant, whatever, but
Yeah.
how fast it was. Like it swept through the country, and such a big. It's a subcontinent. It's not a
Yeah, I
country.
know, it's such a big thing, you know.
It's massive, and it's just like ravaged straight through it.
But you
It's
know what,
amazing.
that kind of scares us as well, because like we've obviously got families and friends back home as well.
Yeah.
And like it's just that all we can really say to them is stay careful, but you don't even know they could still get it. You know what I mean? But they're saying it's worse than the one
Yeah,
previously.
it's the first one. It's the worst one that they've seen. I think apparently it's the worst highest death count of any country. I think there were some estimates that they say 200,000 deaths the other day. 200,000 people, and remember, India's got a population of over 1 billion.
Yeah, I put in the thing. I think it was somewhat billion people.
Yeah,
live there
in India,
and compared to England, that's nothing. In England, there's only 66 million people.
66 million. So
we're talking billions in India.
Over 1 billion people, and then 200,000 dying in a day. I mean, that is bad.
And who else is at a really big risk is Pakistan.
Yeah,
because they're right next door.
Yeah, and China.
And China, yeah.
China's next door. It could spread through Asia again. I mean, first one started in Asia, and it's worse now there. Pakistan are at risk. I think they've closed down a few cities in Pakistan.
Yeah.
Just out of fear. A few good things that I've heard coming from Pakistan, which I'm quite happy about, quite proud of. The Prime Minister Imran Khan's offered support.
Yeah.
He said, if we're here for our brothers, we're here for our neighbours. I think that's a very big step, considering the political landscape of that place, of India and Pakistan. And a lot of people in England themselves, from Pakistani brothers and sisters, have said, look, we want to help, we'll send supplies, we'll send things that we can, because at the end of the day, it's humanity.
That's what matters at the end of the day. It doesn't matter what race, religion, what country you're from, or what colour you are. It doesn't matter. One thing that is important is that we're all humans.
And the other thing is, Jerry Saigal, I think anyway, we should always remember that Pakistan and India are neighbours.
Yeah. They're still brothers, bro.
Still brothers. Exactly. They were from one country, it was all India. Now, when it might be separate, we're neighbours, we're brothers. We should be there for each other, and I hope they are. But then the flip side of that is when you look at the Indian government, now you probably know this better than I do.
Oh, it's just messed, man. Like, Modi, I don't think he's doing anything about it.
They're not, I've not heard anything from them. I've checked the news, I've looked at so many different things, I've not heard anything.
Mate, why is he going to say anything about this? He didn't even say anything about the Kisan.
About the Kisan? Exactly.
Look at the Kisan is still there, bro.
And they're helping.
They're helping, yeah.
The Kisans, I've seen things where they've said, look, we'll supply oxygen tanks, we'll help the people, we're there for them. And he hasn't said a word. Now, what their government is doing, how they're trying to protect their people, I just don't get it.
It's just crazy how, like, he's just such a, I don't even know what the word is to say about him.
But nothing even.
He's just not a human.
He's just not.
You know what I mean? It's just like, where is his thought process in all of this, in all of the, being a leader of a country? Like, to be a leader of something, you've got to lead, you've got to care about your people.
You've got to have responsibility.
It's just like, even when you do like a project management thing, you got to care about each individual equally, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter what race, religion, or whatever their level is, you know what I mean?
No, you're right. I completely agree with you.
And in India, to be honest with you, like, there's a lot of fark that happens with a lot of people, like there's a
different
lot of
caste, religion, and was it like religious segregation?
Yeah, all of that. There's a lot of things that happen in India that people don't even know about. Like, like blacks, when there's black slavery, it's literally still there in India. Still there.
Seriously?
It's still there, and people don't know about it, bro.
That's amazing.
It's what it is. When like
wow.
There is videos on this that people don't even watch, people don't even know about. But there is, if you go on YouTube and you check, there is documentaries that have been made of, like,
slavery.
People that have gone there now and like gone to like the poor villages or like places that you've probably never heard of, and they get an interview of people and they're telling them their daily, life or what they go through. People say that they can't even go to a temple and worship. They have a separate door for them, bro. A separate door.
That's terrible.
There was one temple in India, and there was 4 doors, bro.
In a temple.
In a temple.
A house of God.
You're saying you're doing farak in a temple, bro. You know what I mean? Like, what's all that about?
That's what I don't understand. listen, this fark is everywhere.
But
Whether we like it or not,
it just makes you think that why are these things happening?
These things
today.
Yeah, they shouldn't be. That's I
mean,
understand that, but it is a sad reality of this world.
Yeah,
it happens everywhere. It happens in Pakistan. I'm sure it does. I know it does. In fact,
probably does happen.
It does happen. It happens everywhere. But there's still certain measures that the leaders take to stop it from happening. Because remember, a leader's job is to keep everyone together, keep your country together, keep your kind together, because that's the power of a leader. That's what leaders do. That's what makes your country stronger. That's what makes your nation stronger. Everybody does that. Good leaders do that.
But Imran Khan must be doing something.
Imran Khan,
not Modi, mate. Modi's doing all.
Even for look, I'm not bigging up Imran Khan. I'm not bigging up.
No, but
politically, I'm not.
He's a better person than Modi, though.
I think
he's got more. He's more of a man.
Yeah. Listen, he's not always been successful.
Yeah.
Not every politician is. Politics is a different world altogether. That you can have your political alignments, but in terms of a human, look, he's given aid to Pakistan. They were in when COVID started. He locked everyone up. He gave them money. He did what he could. But remember, this is still a third world country.
Yeah,
it's still a poor country. But he tried his best with what he could do. Yeah. Modi, bro, your country is dying.
It's
your
own country,
your own country, your people. Technically, your people are dying. You've had 200,000 deaths in a day, bro. And he nothing. Like, bro, what are you doing? And like the other political lead, I don't know the political leaders in India, but there must be others.
Yeah, there must be.
Do something. Help your countrymen. Yeah, it's difficult. Maybe you don't have the equipment. Maybe you don't have the funds. Fucking ask for it. Borrow it. You've got so many alignments with such big super nations.
Yeah.
Bloody beg them if you have to. Your people are dying. Do what you can for them.
Yeah.
It's a simple thing, you know. If your country's on its knees, you're on your knees with your country to say, you know what, we need help. Come and help us. Give us something that we can help. The United Nations is there. You got the UN. You know, that's there to help people in need. Yeah. There's so many charities, so many aids.
It's the thing is, right.
Ask for it. There's no disrespect in that.
To be honest with you, sometimes I even say this to my dad. I said, I wonder what Modi is doing right now. I probably just sat there eating his dal and jolly and just like sat there just chilling.
I know, but you know what I mean? Oh, but you know I know for a fact.
Probably eating some kind of
He's probably eating kids or something.
Probably roasting a kid or something, like a girl or something.
You could just see him laughing with his fucking eyes flaming up. Little bastard. But you know what? Genuinely, I don't have, aside from you, I don't have any affiliation with India. I don't need to have any affiliation. But it hurts when you think about it. You think,
yeah, no.
They are people.
Straight up, yeah. And you know what it is? Is that like, he just doesn't fucking care. And I don't understand the people that support him.
You know why they support him?
The public that support him. Like, there'll be certain people that support him. So, yeah, Modi's really good and we love Modi. Why do you love Modi? What did he fucking do?
He done nothing for you.
He did nothing. He just chat so much shit.
Technically, he's probably given them, they've probably got some sort of financial or fiduciary benefit.
Yeah, blackmailing,
corruption. Yeah. Remember, the corrupt people, they love the corrupt politicians because they know they're getting their money's worth and they don't care. No, they don't have no ruh, they don't have no soul, they don't have no care for anything except getting their money in the what we call haram way. That's what, look at these people here. His government, his thing, what he's been doing with the Kisan, what he's been doing with Muslims, Kashmir. But this guy and his people don't give a shit about anyone. They're there to fill their own pockets. Say, right, thank you very much. They'll rape India. They'll rape it still, and right, thank you very much. I've made what I need to make, I'm off. And then the next guy will come in and look around and be like, what's this mess? And if he's a good guy, he'll try to clean it. If he's not, he'll rape it even harder. Because the last guy did it. I might as well make some out of it as well.
I just don't understand though, like why people, like especially people that have, put themselves forward to be a leader, to do something, actually do something. You know what I mean? Like if I was a leader, I'd only lead, like want to be a leader because I want to do something for my country. I want to make my country a better place.
But just tell you something.
And you know what else I don't understand is that like they, the people that don't care and just become a leader just for like the luxuries or whatever. They don't think that मैं तो अपनी देश दी बेइज्जती करने लगा, you know what I mean?
They don't.
Regardless of whatever.
There's 2-3 things that you need to take into account. This is getting a bit political now, but
I know.
sorry
About that. I know this is Desi Boyz Podcast. It's supposed to
Yeah.
be fun and that. We're supposed to be happy, but we do need to talk about the serious
We do
topics as
really
well,
need to talk
brother.
about these things as well, because they need, even if it's a little bit of attention, they do need it.
Yeah, that's true.
There's 3 things, Badge. You know, if you want to lead, yeah, you'll always have opposition.
Mm-hmm.
If that opposition has been strong for a long time, no matter what you do, they'll always have a bit of an upper hand because they've got more people. Even if you are a leader, even if you are in like prime minister,
there's always a bigger fish in it.
Yeah, always bigger fish, and there's always corruption to fight, and it's very hard to get rid of. Very hard to get, because there's not just 1 or 2 people. There'll be fucking loads of them. Second thing is, a leader can only do what him and his party and the people around are letting them do. You know, if you try and fix something, but your people are not helping you, or they're not letting you fix it, you can't do shit.
That's true.
And then the last thing is, you know, the corrupt leaders that get voted into administrations and commissions and all these things, yeah, presidents, prime ministers, people have voted them in. You've got to remember that. Whether they've been sold or whether they've been bought out is a different story, but people have voted them in. Je bande corrupt are, if they voted the corrupt governments in, what are the normal people going to do? If I hold loads of power, yeah, I'm a businessman, let's say, I'm loaded. I've got money and influence all over the country. I know there's 3 political parties. I want this party to be in power, because if they're in power, I make more. They're in power, I'm untouchable now, because my guys are in the room. No one's going to do nothing to me. So we'll get everything, and we'll pay off people to get the votes in. Right, you're in government now, mate. He's not actually in government. I am, because I'm the one who's paid everything for it to happen, for him to be in power. Now I'm untouchable. ਜਿਹੜੇ ਲੋਕੀ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਕਿਸਾਨ ਮਜ਼ਦੂਰ and labor class and okay ਕਰਨ ਫਿਰ, no matter how much they vote, if some rich guy comes up to him and says, right, listen, I know you want to vote for him, but you vote for him and I'll pay your house off, or I'll give you a little bit of land.
Well,
I've got 4 or 5 kids. You know what?
I need to do it. Yeah.
I'll do it, man. All right, fine. Voting, guys, nothing special. I'll vote for the right guy the next time, and then they come again. I will double it. Just keep voting for this person. Now, the population is over 1 billion, innit? Let's say, I don't know the figures, I'm not trying to think. 500 million, more than 500 million people, 550 million people vote for Modi. Even if 500 million vote for the other guy, or whoever else, 2-3 parties there are, he's going to win because he's got majority vote. Simple, innit? Yeah. That's how the way things out. He's paying off that many people, even if it's 100 rupees, he's paying them off, he's getting his vote. What the rest of them going to do? He can say straight, prove I paid him off.
Do you know what I don't understand though? Is like, you know, when you are a leader, why can't you just, what's the point of being a leader if you can't put your own rules down? You know what I mean?
Beha is it, and the charm and the title of being prime minister or president. That's it.
Look at Redeem, prime minister. He just like fucking lost. He just lost these as well. But at least he's not as bad as Modi though. Because Modi's fucking worse.
You know what it is? You know the differences between them? Genuinely. Modi's evil. He is evil. Boris is just stupid. He's just thick. He's not evil. He's just thick. He thinks he tries to be smart and say all these big words. But he's just thick.
He don't make no sense.
He don't make no sense, and he's just thick. But that's the difference between being. You know, if you see the village idiot, you laugh at him. Even if you become sarpanch, you laugh at him. But evil is different. Evil is when you're manipulative, when you're conniving, like Modi is. And Boris just, you can't even like, you swear at him and you just feel bad. You think, this guy's just, he's just something wrong with him. He's just daft. He's just thick. Like, he's just laughing. Oh, fuck you know. Who's gonna save you, mate?
No, honestly, like.
Do you know that video when he stood with that Sardar?
Yeah.
And Sardar, that's where
he goes, you are a food.
You are a food. And he goes, how do you do it? Like that, it's just too good. No. You just see his character from there, like you just fucking.
But you know what it is though, like I just don't understand where India's gonna be in like 5 years time, 10 years time. It's just gonna fall into pieces, man.
I don't know. You know, there was that Manmohan Singh. Is that his name?
Yeah.
And he was in power. India was on the up.
At least there was no complaints, bro.
There were no complaints. There was a lot of.
Did you ever see a complaint? But
no,
I didn't even know that he was the Prime Minister.
Exactly.
That's how thingy.
Look,
I mean,
and there weren't many complaints.
People used to take the piss out of him. Like they used to like put like a, like a
professor or doctor.
No, they used to put like a, like the memes where he's got like no muscle, but he's got like this, and he's like got literally skinny body, and then they used to take piss like that. But they never used to complain about him.
Complain or say he's a bad person.
Yeah.
Now,
the day Modi came, bloody hell.
I don't even know when you know the first time I heard his name, I thought he was him. I thought Modi was that Manmohan Singh slab. And when I thought it was him, I thought, he was so good, what why is he been so crazy? Then when I figured out who he was and I looked at the picture, I was like, this guy just looks like a dweeb.
Yeah.
He just looks like one of them people. He
was Jaiwala, wasn't he? Modi was.
Yeah, that's what we put on was in bed. Jaiwala. Look at him. But it just shows, innit? It just shows what corruption.
But it's just funny how like all the wrong people in all the different countries are going in power. Yeah. Donald Trump, Boris, Modi. Who else is there? There's probably someone else as well.
Pakistan's had him for the last 20 years.
Imran Khan is good.
Imran Khan's good. No, I'm like had him for the last 20 years.
Okay.
Imran Khan's. I'm quite a fan of him. He said some very good things during his time.
He actually looks like a very respectable man.
He's a very respectable man, and he's a very honest. He's a good, honest man. But the problem with him is, you know, in one prime minister's term is like 3 years or 4 years, 5 years, something like that.
Yeah.
You can't wipe out 20, 30 years of corruption in that time. It's too difficult because there's too much to do. He's cleared a lot of debt. He's doing a lot of good things. Yeah. People saying he's not working fast enough. But you've got to remember, this guy's on his own, man. His party, they're new. They're going to struggle. They need a few terms. Different leaders, different terms with the same ideas to clean everything up, to get Pakistan where it should be. Yeah. But it's look, we've got tourism there. We've cleared up a lot of debt. We've got stronger bonds with other countries. They're starting to get in there. They're slowly, but surely getting there. They just need time. The public need to understand that as well, that they need time. It's going to be hard, but after that, it'll be a lot better for you. They don't get that just yet. They want instant success, which isn't possible. India, on the other hand, is going backwards. That country was on the rise. Was making good money. Their GDP was really good. They started, their industry was booming. India was, people like, you know what, India coming up, man. They're doing all right. And now, just because of one guy,
he's just messing it all up.
He's just ruined that country. And then he's got Bollywood in his pocket, which pisses people off even more because
I know, because Bollywood movies. But you know what I noticed about the Bollywood people is that, like, it doesn't matter how much money he gives you, right? But the thing is, you're going to lose a lot of fans, bro.
You've heard of Godi Media?
You're only a celebrity because of your fans.
They don't give a shit. They don't give a shit.
And you know the weird thing is they all go into the government, after they're doing all these videos.
They're going into politics.
Yeah.
Have you heard of Godi Media, haven't you?
Godi Media.
There's Modi's media. Yeah. India's media is his. He controls it. He's the puppet master. Him and his people. That's why you never hear the truth. That's why you hear things about other countries like Pakistan. When they talk about Pakistan, they say they're doing this, they're doing that, they're doing this, and people in Pakistan are like, what the fuck are you on about? What the fuck are you talking about?
Where's all the Punjab?
We're chilling out, bro.
We're flexing right here. You're telling us we're doing this.
You're telling us we've got airstrikes coming, and they're preparing the war and the bombs. They're doing this, they're doing that. Bro, we're not doing nothing. Genuinely, they're not doing nothing. They're like, what are you on about?
One thing they say, aircrafts are stuck inside. What are you talking about?
Yeah. One thing all the Pakistanis say is a free Kashmir because of what you're doing to them. Shall I be honest with you? This is my personal opinion. It's probably not true. It's probably not everyone's. It's just my personal opinion.
Yeah, guys, if you do disagree with us about anything we say,
comment.
Tell us, give us a bit of knowledge. We're not gonna disagree with you.
It's just opinions. It's nothing.
All opinions. Yeah.
My opinion, the Kashmir issue. If India treated Kashmir fairly, as in you become your own state, you look after yourself. We won't bother you. And if they did that, Pakistan, I don't think they'd say anything. I think Imran Khan would probably say, look, they've got their independence in it. They're their own people. Let them do the thing. They can run themselves.
One thing I don't understand is why can't anyone stay together? You know what I mean? That's the biggest thing. If you look at it overall, why can't you just stay together as one thing? जितना कहते हैं ना
पहला ਹੁੰਦਾ ਸੀ
no जितना कहते हैं like it's just like a religion, bro. Why can't we all just say that we're all one people? Why are we all wandering everywhere else? You know what I mean?
It's because there's people in the world that don't believe that. There's people in the world who there's superiority comes into it, arrogance comes into it, ego comes into it. Difference of opinion is one thing, but then they take that to the next level where they're like, I'm right, you're wrong. Because you're wrong, I'm gonna do this to you now. Rather than saying, you know what, you believe something different, I believe something different. Fine. We put that to a side for a second. We're both people. Let's just be friends, or let's just be.
Why can't they just say we're still human? We still have the same feet, we still have the same hands. We've got 2 hands. I've got 5 fingers. We've got two bloody legs.
Yeah.
You know, you haven't got 3 legs. I've got 4. You know what I mean? you haven't got two heads, and I've got 3.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? We've still got the same features. Do kanne ne, do akne, ekno, nakke, ekmo.
Baji, ਜਿਹੜੀ ਗੱਲ ਹੈ ਇਹ ਜਿਸਮਾਨੀ ਗੱਲ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ
ਇਸ ਸਾਡਾ ਖੂਨ ਵੀ ਲਾ ਲਿਆ ਤੇਰਾ ਪਰਪਲ ਲਿਆ ਮੇਰਾ
no, but you know that's one thing, but it's what's here, what's inside that matters.
That's all right.
You know, if you know that inside, if you think that inside, that you know what, at the end of the day, he's a person, I'm a person.
Bro, that's how I see everyone.
That's how you should. That's how your parents have raised you, innit? That's how you've been raised in your household. That's how I've been raised. My mum never said to me that this person's wrong, that person's wrong. My family's always, look, treat everyone the same. Treat everyone how you want to be treated. Be good to everyone. Try and do the best you can. Simple. Other people are raised like that. Other people are raised like, where I'm worth $1 million. I'm worth I'm fucking this, I'm that.
Yeah.
And yeah,
I do blame the upbringing as well. Yeah. I do blame communities as well.
Yeah.
Some communities are like.
Some communities do that.
Just like, oh yeah, we're different.
We're different. We're this. In our own communities, forget everyone else's. Our own communities, people think that.
Yeah.
You know, he does it. He believes in it.
It happens in ours.
Like, just leave them to it, man. What you? If they're
That's
doing
what I don't get.
Listen, if they're doing wrong, yeah, they're doing wrong for themselves, not for you. You do your thing. Shut up. Fucking leave them alone. Do your thing.
But you know. I was talking to my sister about this, and it was like, why is this? You know, Desi people, just generally, doesn't matter if you're Muslim or Indian or whatever, just Desi people, bro. They've always got a problem with everything.
Yeah,
if you see Gori, yeah, you don't mean me to. Gori, but white people, let's just say, is that okay to say as well?
Yeah, everyone is offended. Yeah, white people.
Yeah, whatever you want to say. Yeah,
I'm white, so yeah, white people.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
English people.
Yeah, white British people,
yeah, British
Americans.
People. So basically,
Caucasians.
No, but what I'm trying to say is that like they don't have a fark of what you do.
No.
So like, say if you're an atheist and I'm a Christian, that guy won't even ask the question. You know what I mean? Like, so what you do?
But they might do, but they'll be like, oh, that's interesting.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Cool.
Yeah,
well played. And then do.
But company, bro, they're like, why am I not doing this for? Or you're like this, then there's that person attacking you.
Yeah.
Which is it's so bad though. It's so disgusting because when you think about it, is that everybody has their own opinions, everybody has their own soch. You know what I mean? What is it to you if someone believes in a certain way or
praises it,
has a different opinion towards you? So what? If they have a different opinion towards you, then learn from it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like if I have a different opinion from you and you have a different opinion from me on one topic, we're gonna tell each other what we find different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we learn, okay, that makes sense, you know. That's my phone, by the way. But
I was just checking the time as well.
Oh, it's just bloody WhatsApp. Sorry about that, guys.
No, but you're right.
But yeah,
there's difference of opinion on everything. There has to be.
But if all the same, about, like you know what I was saying earlier, we were saying that you can either take it in a good way
or a bad way. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's what I was saying. Like, it just depends how you take it. You know what I mean? Like, if you've got a different opinion, yes, you might disagree with it. Yes, you might agree with it. But learn from it. Than fighting and arguing.
Yeah.
You know how people have different opinions in religion.
That's what people can't do. Well. People can't do that. Unfortunately, people can't do that. People are we're all guilty of this. We're not saying me and Yash are perfect.
We're not perfect. We've still got a flaw.
I've done it fucking loads of times. I know I have. I do it on a daily basis sometimes. That's just after. How can you think like that? But then, don't just keep it to yourself. Say it to yourself if you have to. How can you think like that? That's just like if someone says, "Oh, murdering's right," for example, killing's right. Then you've got a right to say, the fuck you on about? You daft, there's something wrong with you. But if someone just says something like, you know what, I pray to God, but I pray like this, or that's too vague.
No, it's like, say if someone said I pray to God, but I put, my God is, say if someone said I think my God's the goat. Like I just worship the goat. Obviously that's just a bit daft.
But then you
think, okay, that's fine, bro. You know what I mean? If you want to worship like that, totally fine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Weird,
That's what I don't get about Desi people, bro. They always used to question things. They always just get the knife and stab it in you 100 times. You know what I mean?
We do have a problem.
Like it's with everything. If like someone, like say if there's a couple and they don't want to have a kid, people start thinking so many things, bro. Or they can't have a kid, they can't do this, or it's probably the boy, it's probably the girl. Bro,
someone's done this to him.
If someone doesn't want something or someone wants a certain way, even if someone wants to be gay, bro, you know what I mean? So what? You know what I mean? Let them do them.
Do their thing.
End of the day, you're gonna go alone, they're gonna go alone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Let them do what they want. That's it. Siddi Allah, you know what I mean?
If you're gay, be gay.
If you're gay, be gay. If you're lesbian, be lesbian.
Don't tell us about it though, please. Just
keep it to yourself.
Keep it to yourself. And let us do our thing, please.
But that's the thing, we should keep ourselves to ourselves.
Yeah, we should.
You know what I mean? That's what a lot of Desi people don't do.
You, instead of promoting things like that, promote the goodness of your culture, promote the goodness of your religions. Yeah. Show people with your actions rather than your words.
Show people that you're a good human. And first and foremost. I think that's the before religion and before anything else.
There's a word in Urdu called akhlaq.
Yeah.
Which means character. I think it means character. If I'm wrong, people tell me.
Characters, yeah.
I think that knows character. Akhlaq is like how you present yourself, your manners, how you speak to people, how you show respect to older people and younger people, how you sit, how you talk. These things will show who you are as a person. Not your. If you have strong opinions about something, you can talk about them, but do it in a way that people can learn from it, not argue. Yeah. Do it in not confrontational way. Yeah. My ustad is probably one of the best at this. Yeah. One of my teachers, he's got very strong opinions on things. And there's been people who have argued with him, who've got up to fight with him, who've done all sorts in regards to loads of things, religion, music, teacher. But he'll always explain to you why he has this opinion. That's good. He'll say, if I think this is because of this reason, he'll back it up. And then you can learn from it, even if I don't agree with certain things he says. And I've said that to him so many times. And he'll say, okay, that's fine. You don't have to agree with me. The reason I say this, though, is because of this, and this reason. And then, even if you still don't agree, you can think about it. All right, that does make a bit of sense. Because it makes you question things. And the more you question, the more you learn. So people do that. And you might find people coming around to how you think. Yeah. Or at least respecting how you think. Rather than giving you a confrontational effect. Well, end of the day, look, me and you, you're a Sikh, I'm a Muslim, yeah? It's just a basic difference. Yeah. I don't even think it's much of a difference, but anyway. What's the first thing we always say to each other? Good down. Assalamu alaikum. What's happening? You say inshallah. I say Sat Sri Akal. You say mashallah. I say kya baat hai bhai. You don't think bad. I don't think bad about it. We just think we have our own opinions on religion. We keep that to a side. We respect it. You respect how I believe, how I have my faith. I respect how you have your faith. We sit, we eat together. Ek ko plate khande hai. Ek ko pani peende hai. We speak the same boli. We do the same things. Why do I have to force my opinions on you? That's it. You think the way you want. I'll tell you my opinion on something. If you don't like it, fine, you won't like it. That doesn't mean I have to strangle you. That's it. So just keep it that's how simple it is. That's how simple it is. Some people don't understand that though. Like, they get defensive. They're like, no. Yeah, I'm just telling you how I feel. It doesn't mean you have to fucking start fighting with me. Yeah. You don't accept it. Don't accept it. I'm not trying to make you accept it. Yeah. Is that they feel a bit like they've been hurt? They've been attacked. Yeah. I'm not trying to attack you. I'm not trying to be confrontational. I'm just telling you you've asked me what I think. Yeah. I'm telling you what I think. If it's not what you think, then you shouldn't have asked me in the first place. So if you're gonna get offended, then don't ask me. Don't ask. You know what I mean? If you know that, it's gonna get heated. Yeah. Or this person's not gonna say what I want him to say. It's all about understanding the other person. It is. Like in my experience, there has been certain points where I've not understood things, and I maybe haven't got a bit heated about it. But after I've understood that, okay, it makes sense. Yeah. And I understand why they said that, or they acted like this, or they did this, or did that. And now it's a learning curve, isn't it? Yeah, but that's the thing. There's a learning curve. Like we're telling people now, they can maybe, apply that in their life. Yeah. Do that. Give it a try at least. Yeah, and to be honest with you, I feel like in my experiences, it makes you a lot
knowledgeable in certain
It
places
does.
as well. Because like how certain people like say, like a lot of people do say to me sometimes that you're actually very understanding.
Mashallah.
If someone's going through a problem and people are not understanding them and they are talking to me about it, I'll be like, yeah, okay, I understand what you're saying. Even if it could be the worst of the worst, you know what I mean? They could have done a lot of bad things, but I'll be like, okay, yeah. And at the end of it, they feel like they're being understood, you know what I mean? But that's the thing, it's about understanding the person than saying, you're wrong, you're like this, you're like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just try to understand the other person and see where they're coming from. Because the thing is, sometimes topics are very deep. And when you go very deep into topics, it's really hard to explain them. You know what I mean? How it is. Like sometimes when I explain something, I can't get it out. Even so in the podcast, sometimes like I've got feedback from my family saying that you don't really understood it. Like you're not really saying it how you want to say it.
Yeah.
But I do try my best to like, say the things that I want to say. Sometimes it doesn't come out properly, but slowly it will.
It will. That's you. Okay.
Yeah.
You are understanding. I agree with that.
I'm not bigging myself up, by the way. I'm just saying it.
You're right.
And you are very understanding as well at the same time, because if there's ever a problem,
you know what I mean? Yeah, but I'm a bit different.
But even though
you're a bit more like you're good at listening and stuff, and we've had conversations where I've said, yes, this is going on, that's happening. Yeah. I'm not very happy about this, not very happy about that. Not with you, I mean in general. And you've sort of helped me through it, explain things to me, which you are very good at. Mine's a bit more different. I think my situation is a bit different. In
what way?
You know me, buddy. Sometimes I can be a bit.
No, but the thing is, you are still understanding as a person.
Yeah,
because when I do tell you something,
at times.
no, it's okay. To be honest, like I said before to you before the podcast, I was just saying to Zayn that it doesn't matter. Like the way he is, he's got like a clean heart. He just says things the way they are. He has nothing bad in his heart. And even if he's explaining something to you, it might seem like it's a bit harsh. But I said there's always a way of understanding of what you're saying. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you say something to me, like say, Yash, you're like this. And it might sound harsh, but in my head, it's like, okay, I understand what he's saying. I understand what he's.
It sounds harsh, but it's not harsh in the sense where I'm trying to help. But my trying to help in my way is a bit different. Like I can get a bit frustrated.
Yeah.
If someone's not getting something, and I know they'll understand it. I know they'll get what I'm trying to say. Or if I'll explain something and they're just being blank or something. That'll wind me up.
It gets you a bit pissed off.
It gets me a bit angry because I'm like, I'm spending my time trying to help you. I'm putting in effort, and you're not giving that back to me, and it's pissing me off because why do I have to? I don't want to waste my time and effort. I consider that even though I've got nothing special to say, I've got nothing special about me, but still, time and effort is something that everybody should consider to be valuable.
Yeah,
you could use that in so many different ways. If I'm using that to help you, and you're just now you can go fuck yourself because now I don't want to tell you.
Yeah, there's a difference between listening and not listening.
Yeah. Or if I'm explaining to someone's going off on one, like a tangent.
Yeah.
Why did you ask me? We're talking about this thing. I'm trying to explain this thing to you. Understand that first, and then go off and do what the fuck you want.
Yeah.
You're going all the way there, and I'll probably take a look there. I'll finish this first. That's why like I said,
that's the thing. Like people do.
That's why I'm quite quiet when it comes to things like this. I don't really, like.
Yeah, no. But it's good to talk about it because sometimes what I realize is that when you do go into deep topics, your ass is going now. Yeah. But this is actually quite comfy to be honest with you.
Minute and a half. That one is.
What I was trying to say is that I forgot what was I saying. What was I saying?
Different topics.
Yeah, like when you do go into different topics and you go deeply into them, like it could be any topic, it could be about yourself, it could be about a topic or anything. You do learn a lot of things about yourself.
You do?
I realize that. You learn so many things about yourself. And I feel like it's really important to learn about yourself.
You should always, knowledge is one thing that you should never deny yourself.
Yeah.
No matter where it comes from, no matter how you get it. Knowledge, I always say to people, it might come in time, comes with age, comes with experiences, but never deny yourself knowledge. Like
I've always said to you, Zayn, I said, like, Zayn, I feel like I'm not really knowledgeable in this topic. I feel like I'm a bit dumb sometimes, you know what I mean? But then with time, I've realized, I was talking to you, that you made me realize that it's okay if you don't know anything.
It's not, it's okay.
It's all about what you're doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's all about what you're.
Listen, we've all got time to learn about different things. We've all got time to experience different things, make your own opinions about things. Whether you tell them out loud or whether you keep them to yourself. Never deny yourself education, though. Everybody says that, and you should never deny yourself any knowledge or education, whether you think it's useful or not.
Yeah.
There's be so many things that you'll have knowledge about, you'll know about, but you think they're useless. You think, I'm never going to use this, but you never know when you could use it. So why not have it in your holster? Have it there. So then if it ever needs to come out, you can bring it out.
Yeah, like sometimes you may think that I don't need to know that, but it's good to know certain things, even if it's just something that's not even important to you. You think
you could use,
or something that you might even think that I don't even need to use.
Yeah,
it could be something as simple as, say, if there's like a hedge cutter guy come to your house, learn how he's doing that.
Watch him,
see how he's doing like certain things, because when you do all these later in life, you know what to do himself.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah, you could. Even if you might not do it yourself.
Like there was one point where we have a new temple in Bradford that's been built. I went to go help and stuff. We've got about 40 minutes left. For 40 seconds. What? 40 minutes?
40 seconds.
Oh, no, okay. 40 minutes. Yeah, there was like a bit of building work going on at the temple, and I never knew how to do plaster, how to put plaster boards and stuff like that. And the guy that was working there, the joinery guy, I was helping him to do it, and he goes, it's amazing how he said this to me, because like normally no one would say this to you. He goes, come on, you put it on yourself, try it. You know what I mean? Yeah. And first, because my hand, and like every time I put a screw on, it kept falling on the floor. I was getting pissed off and saying, this always happens to me. When I'm drilling, I can never get the screw in properly. Either it goes in bent, or
that goes that way. Yeah.
And he goes, the secret is to put your hand behind the drill. Yeah, make sure the screw's in a little bit. Yeah. Put the hand and then push it from the back.
All right.
And it'll go in straight. And I did that. And I just kept doing it. Loads of screws, in the boards. I'm like, wow, I can do it now. You know what I mean? Something as small as that. You know what I mean? Putting a screw in the thing. You learn so many things. And now, like I was thinking of the secret project, guys. I was thinking doing that studio thing. I was thinking I could do the plasterboard myself now. You know what I mean? Exactly. I could do it. You know what I mean? Something simple as that.
Simple. And
you don't even know where it can take you in life.
Yeah. So never deny yourself education, guys.
Never think that there's something out there that you don't need to know, because in fact you do need to know that.
Yeah. And if you think you know everything, you're full of shit.
Yeah.
Right. Time's up.
But yeah, we was talking about the
time's up.
Hold on. This guy wants to go. I was going to carry on.
Right, good.
We was talking about the corona in India.
Yeah.
But to finish that off, Modi, you need to do something if you're watching this. I'm probably not going to watch it, but you need to do something. Someone pass this message on to Modi.
Yeah, if you know him, tell him we said. But yeah, people as well, if you can, please try and send your help.
Send your help.
Even if you can't send your help, send prayers at least.
Send prayers, yeah.
Because they do need it.
They do need it. I mean, think for
everyone.
They're losing them. Some people have lost their mothers, their fathers, their sisters, their brothers, cousins. And it is very, disheartening to know that so many people are dying, and they're just losing their lives because of one little thing that's been spread, a virus. You know what I mean? But all guys, help as much as you can. Try donate to India right now, because they do need your help. They need ventilation, they still need beds, need tents. Hopefully as time goes on, maybe we can do something for them too.
We would definitely will. We can definitely settle someone at a quick time and get help to them as quick as we possibly can. And
because at the end of the day, we're not going to take the money anywhere. You're going to leave it all here, when you die. So you might as well put it to use, That is what money is for, to put to use, you know what I mean? That's the whole reason of money, to do things to make people's lives better.
Help people.
And that's the purpose of life, to improve people's life, as Will Smith says.
Yeah, it is.
Improving people's lives.
Improving people's lives and helping people. So please do. And send your blessings and du'as to them and to us, please. We need it as well.
We need it too,
and please
we will too as well.
we always do.
Yeah.
And comment, subscribe, make sure you share the video, like it. If you have anything to say, please let us know. Follow our Instagram.
Yeah. And any topics you want us to talk about, tell us.
Yeah,
Comment down below. Send us a DM on Instagram, which is Desi Boyz Podcast. Maybe, you know what? Move that side. I might put it there. I'll put it there.
He's gonna put it here, right?
So
Okay.
there, yeah, you'll see it there. But guys, also we have a sponsor for Desi Boyz Podcast, which is Mia Jewelers. So guys, if you go on there, Mia Jewelers right here. If you go on there and put in the code DesiBoyz10, and the boys, I think it's going to be with this. Was it with the Z or was it S?
So with the Z, yeah, that's our own bloody tagline. It's our name,
Yeah.
with the Z.
No, I think it was with the Z. I will connect that. I'll put it on the screen anyway.
Yes, with Z, it's nice.
Yeah. But yeah, guys, if you want any jewelries, any like, you know, bracelets, rings, necklaces.
Is it men or women or just women?
Just men as well, men as well.
It's unisex. So
yeah. Guys, check them out.
Check it out.
They have some, you know, they have a lot of nice things on there.
Yeah, very
so
nice. You get 10% off if you use
10% off if you use that code. Obviously, that's what it's called, Desi Boyz 10.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, we will catch you for the next episode of Desi Boyz Podcast. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And yeah, follow us on Instagram as well. So see you later, guys.
ਅੱਖਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਡੁੱਲਦੀ